Between Pontedera and Volterra, there is a gorgeous little town called Terricciola, and that is where we are going today. It dates back to 1109, and we have 5 beautiful properties in store for you.
Welcome to Wandering with Wine. We are a YouTube channel, and we bring you the best of the best Italian properties for sale in the comfort of your own home by scouring the internet every week. Hundreds, maybe thousands of properties just for you and for us.
And here is a look at Terricciola. It is part of the famous wine route, and this is the ideal destination for those who love quality wine.
Oh yeah. And this is a sneak peek of the first property. This one is gorgeous. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Here's a look at the properties we are featuring, starting at 89,000 euros and going up to 360, but that is in a 17th century palace. Woo!
Okay, let's take a look at this town. Here are some of the amenities. You are less than an hour from the airport, and this one is special. Welcome to Earth. What is this?
Let's see where this gorgeous town is located. Again, we are in Tuscany.
Look at this fly-in. Oh, yeah. So it's pretty close to the coast. It's on the top of that spine. There are tons of peaks for drinking wine. This one's beautiful.
It is. And how do we get to Terricciola? Pisa Airport is less than 40 minutes away.
Ooh, that's nice. That is very nice. Okay, train station, 26 minutes away. And I wonder what we have for the routes from this train station.
Ay, ay, ay.
You think you're going to guess mine this week?
I don't know.
Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
Venice.
Pisa. All right, I still love you. You're a special lady.
Oh, thanks.
Here is some good news. There are tons of bus stops in this town. And if you have a car, want to drive to a cool town, here are 2 towns close to this town.
Should we say town one more time?
Town. Okay. Tell me about something.
Volterra, which you all know we were just wandering there a couple of weeks ago. So you're about a half an hour away. And then Pontedera, about 28 minutes away. Yeah. You are right in the center.
Here are some very important need-to-knows just for you.
Always need to take a minute to thank our channel supporters. David, thank you so much for becoming a patron. You are all incredible.
Without your support, we may have to miss one Friday at 6. We haven't in almost 2 years. Seriously, thank you so much. Jamie, wife?
Yes, honey man.
Are you ready to wander through this beautiful town?
I am.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
This doesn't look too shabby.
Okay. A cantina wine shop to start.
Okay.
There it is.
Nice.
Let's take a look at that. Would you go in there?
I love how it's also in English. Yes, right. It looks beautiful.
Get some wine, get some olive oil.
And olive oil too, I love that.
Yeah, look at this. There we go.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Wink. Okay, look at that. Pizzeria.
There might be a hint for trivia later on that we just saw.
This town looks very idyllic to me. I'm just saying, babe. Okay.
I love when there's so much greenery and then those views. That's what we kicked it off with.
Small town vibes here.
Are we going to say Tree Line Street here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Wow.
Not yet.
Wow. All right.
Okay, so we're coming into town.
Fence.
Yeah.
Stone wall. Okay. Starting to see some Tuscany colors.
Okay. I mean, I bet you up here to the right, there's something special.
Pretty.
Take a look-see.
I absolutely do. Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so now you know why we are here in this beautiful town. Look at the stone wall. Okay, that's a tree-lined street. There it is.
I like it, and there's a bench for me right there.
That's right, a little park. Maybe.
Oh, that was a bus stop too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so this town might surprise you, babe.
Okay. All right. I mean, there are quite a few amenities and services,
Absolutely.
like in or around the town, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Did you look for knockers
I'm
this
looking
week?
for knockers. Oh, knockers right there. There's knockers right there. I'm trying not to look at you.
That was a gorgeous knocker.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Alfresco dining. You have knockers. You have alfresco dining.
Nice.
Oh,
is that Jimmy's Tower coming up?
that is Jimmy's Tower.
Oh, look at the pretty street.
So look at these cute little shops. We saw alfresco dining there, pizzerias, restaurants. You have little stores to get things that you need.
Oh my god.
Okay, look at this area.
Wow.
Look at that building.
Fortress over here?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'm purposely not looking this way and this way. You're going to have to go there to look at all of the sites. I'm giving you just a taste.
Right?
To wet your whistle.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
so, I mean, I feel very happy here.
I know.
I'm in a good mood looking at this, and I love stone walls.
You're always in a good mood.
Oh. Almost too much? Or just
Happiest
enough?
person I know.
Or just enough? Too much?
Just enough.
Okay. So, pretty trees. Look at that gate. Look at that view.
They have a killer view at that house.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
I'm just
It's
very
really pretty. I like it a lot.
excited to see what's around the corner. Right? Okay, look at this.
Let me guess.
I mean, okay.
Wow.
I'm going to keep going. I think we could
There's
go
the
that
sign
way.
for Pontedera.
That's right. We could go that way, but maybe we go this way, right?
Nice.
Just to see when we go on the outskirts of town over here.
I thought you said Townzo.
Yeah, Townzo. No,
Townzo.
it was a sign of towns. That's why I said it. Okay. So
That would be us wandering.
yes, for sure. Wandering.
Yep.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go a little bit more just to show you. Okay, that was about the size of the town. We have some.
Did you see the biker? Exactly what you said. You have wheels and land, just get on your bike.
It's not marked that this is a bike path, but you have two wheels in the earth, so you can do it, right? So very beautiful.
The olive trees.
Yeah,
wow.
olive trees. I'm still. I was gonna stop, but I'm like,
Look at
I
the
don't
mountains.
know.
You just kept going.
Yeah. So here's this side of town, and this is Tuscany, right? Wow. So.
Yep. I mean, you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's beautiful.
Very, very nice. Here we are at the first property. This one's €360,000. It's a little pricey, but you'll see why. We are in a 17th century palace, and I see a pool.
Yes, it is a shared pool, but you have a pool.
Yeah, you don't have to take care of it.
Grounds.
That's when I hear shared. I hear I don't have to service the pool. I love it.
Nice. Perfect.
So beautiful grass, beautiful walkway. The pool is amazing, and then here we go. We're just going to start. By the way, I love those floors and I love those ceilings, and I think this makes you happy.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So that's walking into the building.
That's right.
And it's stunning.
Yes.
Look at those ceilings. Look at those floors.
So look at that stone arch with those steps. Those are the steps that lead up to this property. Okay. Let's take a look. I feel pretty fancy walking in here. Okay.
Very fancy.
So yes, and I love that door up there. I don't see knockers, but I will forgive them. But look at the ceiling in front of that door. Woo!
Yep.
Are you ready to walk inside?
I am. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This isn't a palace, so it's not just going to be 4 walls and you're in a box.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Okay, so let's just take this in for a minute.
Oh my goodness.
The floors are fantastic.
Yes, we have terracotta floors.
That's the real deal. They flew those in from Buffalo, if you know what I'm talking about.
And by the way, Buffalo. By the way, it's
furnished.
so you get all of these high quality furnishings with the home.
So isn't this town and therefore this property on the famous wine route?
Yep.
So can you imagine drinking fantastic wine and sitting there on that couch in that
Yes,
room?
I can.
Okay. Okay.
But look at the frescoed walls, the beautiful high ceilings. I mean,
I even like that
stunning.
chandelier.
Oh, I love the chandelier.
It fits the room.
I love the mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yes.
gorgeous.
Natural light in there.
Yep. You can see there's heat throughout.
I mean,
well, that's a composite photo.
That's
nice
right.
job.
That's right. They did a good job with that. So yeah, so there is the beautiful view that we saw through the drive-through town. It's right there out your window.
Yep. And it's stunning, and I love this kitchen.
This is not a small kitchen.
No, we don't need to ditch the table in here, but you could add an island because there's plenty of space. Oh, look at the cute mural.
That's right.
With the shelf.
That's right.
That's nice.
They got their liquor and they got their wine there. That's my side of the kitchen.
I love the hood, the backsplash. The colors in here are just so pretty, light and bright. Perfect paint color.
It is. And you could decorate this a little bit, you know. It's pretty simple here what they've done, but it's very big, it's very beautiful.
It is.
I can see making some homemade pasta for the Jamie wife right here and sitting at that table.
I like it.
The breeze coming in.
Right? For sure.
I love it.
I do too.
So, let's talk about a bedroom. Floors throughout. Beautiful ceilings. Look how big that bedroom is.
I know. They have these high ceilings everywhere, and it just makes it feel huge. I mean, this home is...
Palatial?
Yes. 1830 square feet, so it's not tiny, but these ceilings just make it feel even more grand.
Absolutely.
Just so nice.
Absolutely. You can see there's an ensuite. Two of the bedrooms in this, I want to call it the palace apartment, have ensuites, which is very nice. So you have your own for, you know, you're the owners, and there you are. You have guests, and they have their own ensuite. That's very nice.
Yeah, and you can see you have a nice wardrobe. I love that desk, too. So cute.
Okay, so this is new, fresh, and clean, actually. It's
It
ready to go.
is.
You can move right in and do your business in there.
Yep, I would say this is the guest suite, personally, but you'll see why.
Okay, so coming out of the bathroom, you have the cute desk. You can see the room from this angle. Very nice.
Love the ceilings.
Very nice.
I love the ceilings with that paint color.
Okay, here's another bedroom. Look at the built-in there. 2 windows again. There's the heat. Beautiful floors. They painted this ceiling in here, and I'm fine with it. It's okay. you
It
know.
works. It works. I like the sconces that are throughout the home, too.
Yeah.
They're really pretty.
Very nice.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like a room
Yeah.
fit for royalty.
That's right. And if you work from home and you move to Italy because you have the digital nomad, you can sit right there in your palatial desk. I'll stop saying palatial at the end of this property here. Very nice. Look at that window above the headboard. I like that.
It's probably adding a little light into another area of the home, which is fun.
Probably.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so we have a full-size tub. We have high ceilings, new, fresh, and clean, ready to go.
Yep.
Let's step back in here for a minute, okay?
Let's really appreciate this room.
Yeah.
I mean, it's timeless elegance. It is just gorgeous.
And don't forget,
Stunning.
you have this beautiful pool. I mean, there's 2 chairs. There's 2 of us. Let's just go there, drink some wine by the pool. People watch, maybe even get a little warm. Jump in the pool.
Yep, and they say that each home here has a private garden as well. So that's very nice to have.
This one comes with private parking. This one comes with a storage room, and this is very important. I think it has something to do with you're in Tuscany. It has something to do with the fact that you're on this famous wine trail. I'll call it the wine trail.
Yep.
There's very strong tourism demand for this town and this area. So if you're looking to buy something and then rent it out, this really could be the perfect fit for you.
Yep, absolutely. And as we always say, just because that's the asking price doesn't mean that's what you have to offer.
You can make an offer.
Yep,
They can't
you
refuse.
absolutely can.
So this one is great.
If you're dreaming of fine wine and sunshine, a little slice of a Dolce Vita, you should definitely give this video a like.
That's right, we will find you the properties, but here's something that's very important. If you think my wife is a special girl, please subscribe. I did.
Oh, jeez. We always like to take a moment to appreciate some sweet comments we get each week. Both of these happen to be from the same person, a newbie. So, good leaf. Hi, I greet you from Oslo, Norway. Woo. That's on the bucket list.
That's right.
Where I walk around the house saying,
Furnished. That's awesome. Love it. Me and my wife so appreciated the Florence kiss.
That was our train route.
That's right.
Yeah.
We are looking to buy our first property in Italy with no prior experience, and your videos have helped us these last few weeks. God bless you, beautiful
That's
people.
so
Ooh, I'm tearing up.
sweet.
Thank
I
you so
love
much.
that.
You get a special salute for that.
Yes,
we appreciate you so much.
salute. Before we get to the first of 4 more properties, let's knock out some very important need to knows. Who wants to elevate their drinking?
Welcome to the first of 4 1-minute wonders. This one's a villa. It's 289,000 euro, which is how much US, babe?
About 329,000-ish. We really need that exchange rate to go down.
That's right, it will. We have barrel vaults, fireplaces, a large garden,
Are you going to give it all away right now?
and here we go. Look at this.
And you are just a few minutes outside Terricciola, and you're a little closer to the train, which is nice. But look at these barrel vaults.
Those
look
are
at
the
that room.
ceilings of my dreams.
Right?
This is very nice. This one
Look
is.
at that room.
Look at this. Someone had covered those, and then what's your
I
phrase?
like it.
What's your phrase?
Free the ceiling.
They freed the ceilings 90%, but you see some of that. I think that's really cool. That's
know,
the first
I
time
like
I
it
saw
too.
that.
I
I'm
like it
excited
too.
about it.
I
But
know.
look at the stone on the sides. Those floors look old and dusty and awesome in a way, right?
I know, they do.
It's legit.
It's hard to tell with the, I like the stone wall. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell the floors with the
Yeah, the
carpets down.
carpets.
But are those marble floors?
Yeah,
That's hard to tell.
Those look like marble tiles. Okay.
Fireplace.
Fireplace in the kitchen. I would say ditch the table.
Ditch the table. Unless it could be used as an island, which it looks like it might be counter height. Yeah.
The stone of the exterior is the backsplash in the kitchen. That's fantastic.
Like it, like it, like it.
So it's light and it's bright. And see, you don't need 2 tables. You have a table right here.
You do. I think that's like an island though. That's like
Ooh.
countertop height.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
you're
That
absolutely
can
right.
stay.
Yeah, that can stay.
I
There
like
we
the
go.
shutters too. They're pretty.
There's a little chair in there. While I'm cooking, you can drink some wine and watch me.
Okay, so they painted the ceilings, but then they still have the wood beam. You can see a little sneak peek of it.
Yeah, there it is. That's a nice
pretty
bathroom.
bathroom.
Yeah. Little
like it
fresh
needs
up,
a
yeah,
little paint.
little paint fresh up right
Yeah.
there. But you have a clawfoot tub, which is Jamie's favorite. I can
do.
see you. I like seeing you in clawfoot tubs.
Bidet Carino.
This is the main bedroom. You have a fireplace.
Another fireplace.
Yeah.
There is large furniture throughout.
That's a giant bed.
right.
You and I would make that work, babe. No.
I don't mind those terrazzo floors because did you see the border?
Yeah, it's
it
very
matches
nice.
the fireplace, which
Yeah.
is pretty.
Look how pretty the tile is there. That top strip there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the outside.
Yep,
So this is gorgeous.
it is.
I'm really
I like
kind of
the
excited.
doors.
Ooh.
Love this pergola outdoor space.
Okay, you have a yard. You have this pergola.
do.
You can drink some wine there. You can eat some pasta with your family and friends there. Mm-hmm. You know?
It's nice. I
so
think it's really pretty.
I'd clean up
out there.
that grass. I'd make it look a little
Yeah,
nicer. But
we
you
need
know
to
what?
tidy some stuff up.
It's a little, let's go back into the bathroom. This is their order. I don't know. Whoa, there it is. Okay.
HHT.
Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Look at the size of that.
I know, it's so nice.
And there it is. You can see
There
the whole
is
house.
the villa.
There is your HHT for the newbies. That's a happy hour tower. And you
Yep.
have a gate going into your yard where you have that beautiful wine drinking, pasta eating area. Okay. Anything
Yep.
you want to recap about this property?
So 289, 329 US. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, over 2,500 square
Yeah,
feet, about
yeah,
2,550, 236-ish square meters. Barrel vaults, fireplaces,
right.
large garden, the terrace. They say taverna, and I'm thinking they didn't show it to us. Private parking. You are just a few minutes outside Terricciola, which means you're about 20 minutes from the train, so you're a little closer.
And you have fiber number.
You do.
So you are
if you're a remote
connected.
worker, very, very nice.
Yeah,
and you can always make an offer.
Welcome to Bella Italia Trivia. How well do you know Italy?
Terricciola is officially recognized as a what kind of town in Tuscany?
Answers below, please.
There may have been a hint during the wander.
Yeah.
Time for some fun stuff.
Here are some very important, fun, need-to-knows in the area. Where's the beach? Welcome to the second of 4 1-minute wanders. This one is 125,000 euro. It's a 2-1. It is 82 square meters, which is about 900 square feet. And this one has two things that I need.
What?
A laundry room and air conditioning. Okay, what else?
It's about 142,000-ish US. And you can see from this very first picture, we have an HHT.
Ooh.
Yep.
Look at that view.
Nice balcony.
I'm into
very
it.
Nice view.
I'm into it.
I know.
Look at that.
And then you also have that lower terrace.
Yeah.
So
you got a couple
nice.
spaces.
I actually love this one.
Yeah.
I love the floors. Look at that fireplace.
I like the ceiling. You almost can't even see what
Yeah,
the
but it's a
ceiling
barrel
is.
vault.
It's a barrel vault, but it's like, ooh. And look at that fireplace. Was great.
Yeah.
And those ceilings. Okay, now
I
we're
know.
talking, babe.
I know.
Now
I
we're
really
talking.
think this one is special. And it comes,
partially furnished, which is so nice.
but I mean, it's light and bright. There's heat throughout, which is great.
This is nice. You can see the spread of the place.
Look at the ceiling. You see a little puke right there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Corner.
This one's no joke.
I know.
And you have the view.
Great view.
Yeah, I mean, that's
So pretty.
That's why you go to Tuscany.
Look at this nice kitchen.
You love that backsplash.
I do. And that is not a TV. That's a hood.
Okay, that's a hood. And there you go. I mean, it's covered, and you go out there and you drink some wine and you have your coffee and you eat some food and you stand there and you are very happy about your life.
Yep.
And there's the TV.
Oh, yes, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
But it's a nice sized kitchen. And that's kind of like an island as well. So it's that same situation
Yeah.
as the other one.
I like it.
But look at those ceilings and floors.
Yeah, so look at this space, right? Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice cabinet.
Yeah, it's new, fresh, and clean. That's a new,
like
fresh, and
that.
clean kitchen, which I think is important, right?
Butcher block look.
Yeah.
Look at how high the ceilings are in there. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, ooh. So you go up these stairs to your apartment here. Look at the ceilings in the
I know.
stairway, babe.
They're so pretty.
Okay, that is a good bedroom. Look at the storage in there. And when they say partially furnished, they're probably not moving that out of there because you couldn't
Right.
get it through a door. So that is yours. and
Probably
good way,
getting
yeah.
the wardrobe.
For sure,
Which
for
is
sure.
nice.
Okay.
I like the cute tile floors.
Oh, I like
It's
the cute
floral pattern.
bidet.
Bidet Carino.
Okay, look at this is interesting. You guys tell me what
Heat
you
in
think.
there. Oh, yeah.
So you step up into this shower, but then you step up into something over there, a little storage area. I don't
think
know.
it's for dual purpose. So
Jamie's up there, I'm down here. I ring a little bell, and we both meet in the middle. That's what's going to happen.
I think so. Someone can come from the bedroom, or
Yeah.
so that could get a little. If you have guests,
Your guests stay there. You stay here. Don't set any alarms or have any signals. Okay, give me a little rundown.
okay. So 125,000 euros, 142,000 ish US, almost 900 square feet, 82 square meters, 2-1, has a laundry, AC, heat throughout, terrace, balcony, terracotta floors, internet, and it's partially furnished.
And if you're a nudist, this is the perfect shower for you. Let's continue to test our knowledge on Italy.
What natural geological feature lies beneath Terricciola, influencing its wine storage traditions?
You know what to do.
Before we get to our last two properties, let's knock out some more need to knows.
Welcome to the third of 4 1-minute wanders. This one is under 100,000 euro, okay, which is how much US?
About 111,000-ish.
Okay, it's 753 square feet, which is 70 square meters. It has a fireplace, 2 garages, and what is one of the 2 things that I said on the last property that I need, which is what?
Air conditioning.
Yeah. Okay, so take a look at this.
So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Furnished.
There's your town. This is beautiful. This is where we are. I
Yep.
love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's very pretty here. You are right in the town center with this one, which is so nice.
For under 100K.
Oh.
Look at that.
Look at the view.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, I'm in. Yeah.
Look at the ceiling.
What would I be doing if I lived
They
there?
have the wine ready for you.
Yes. Fireplace. That is a nice
Yep.
fireplace. You can see the ceilings right there, too.
Yep. They have pretty ceilings throughout.
Ooh, fireplace and wine. What are we talking
Perfect
about?
paint color.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good-sized kitchen.
It
and if you're
is.
going to have a table, you're going to push it just like that.
I'm ditching that table.
Ditch that table.
Ditch it.
But you can do some damage in that kitchen for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get a little island or something fun in there, add a little more counter space.
Yeah, that's what we
but-
would need to do for sure. I mean, they have another table here, so you're good to go.
I'm into those floors and those ceilings. Here's a bedroom. Look at those ceilings too.
Mm-hmm. I know. You get a little sneak peek.
Another bedroom.
Sneak peek. Light and
bedroom.
bright. They picked the right paint color.
They did.
Which is nice.
They listen to you, babe.
I know. Bidet Carino.
That is a very cute bidet. That's a good sized bathroom.
It is.
It's brown. It's a little 70s,
I'd probably
but you know what?
paint the tile.
Yeah.
But there is a window in there for natural light, which I always think
Yes.
is great to have in a bathroom.
Yeah, and airing out the bathroom is probably a good thing. Okay, look at this. Look at this cute bidet.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? There's
Look
the
at the
other-
ceilings. Forget the bidet. Look at the ceilings.
Yeah, so I would choose this bathroom. This would be mine. The other one would be yours. You get the brown one. So you can see how ancient this town is.
Yep. There are Etruscan tombs here.
300, the 3rd century BC. There are tombs under this town,
Very
and you have these ceilings.
Look at those ceilings.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see the heat.
I mean, this is a great price. I mean,
I
if you're
know.
looking for a vacation property or you're over there for a period of time extended, this actually has some decent space, and it's new, fresh, and clean. It's move-in ready.
Yep.
And I just love the feel of it.
Potential rental too when you're not there. I love the ceilings.
Yeah.
Those beams are just stunning.
Yeah.
And the first of 2 garages. So you
That's
have
right.
this space to do more with.
Okay. Clean it up. Maybe you make that, a wine cave.
Maybe.
Here's another one.
Yep.
And this one looks a little more new, fresh, and clean. Use it for storage, not junk, but stuff that you're going to use.
Look at the exterior.
Yeah, I mean, phew.
Yeah. It's really,
Okay.
really nice.
So, I love it. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
One more Bella Italia trivia. How well do you know Italy?
Let's find out. Which famous Tuscan wine DOC includes Terricciola in its production zone? Okay, and we'll talk about it when we give you the answer. But we took a wine class when we lived in Florida. We both worked at the Breakers Hotel.
Did you see the answer?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was if we
I
took
put this one in here for you.
if we took one thing from that wine class from a master sommelier, it's the answer to this question. You will love us forever. If you know, answers below.
And here is the final round of Need to Knows before we get to the last property. Let's talk about temps, baby. How hot we can be. It's extremely hot in here right now.
Gorgeous, beautiful. Jamie wife is, of course, talking about temperature. Okay, let's take a look at this. Wow. The average high in the hottest month is around 75 degrees, which is what for our Celsius people? Celsius. It's a Roman warrior.
It does sound like it.
Okay.
24-ish degrees.
Okay, and the average low, it does not get down below freezing for the average low. Doesn't mean it's not going to sometimes on a cold snap. I can't talk today. Is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that for our Celsius people?
About 5-ish degrees.
Okay, what do you think about the humidity?
It's okay. It's not great, but it's summer, and then the rest of the year. There's a couple months in there that's a little muggy.
Yeah, we used to live in South Florida.
This is nothing.
And this is like put a sweater on. Okay. Speaking of sweaters and snow. Okay. Looks like we have some snow.
What? 1 millimeter? We don't have snow.
We have. That's Jamie's real. That's Jamie's real laughing.
There's no snow.
Every once in a while, you get a millimeter of snow.
There might be a little dusting, but there's no snow.
No snow.
We have snow. No, we don't. There's something wrong with you.
I know. All right. Jamie wife.
Yes, honey man.
Does Amazon deliver?
Of course they do.
2 to 3 day delivery for Goo Pool.
Horrible name.
Yeah.
For a shower organizer.
Let's talk about Goo Pool. It's like the 80s. People are in the pool getting kind of close and stuff, you know. So, yes, you can get stuff in.
What does that even mean?
Town. I don't know. They're close. They're sweating. So they're.
Oh my, they're in a pool.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
Yes.
Mobile and internet. Verizon 5G. Just a little bit of 4G.
Wind tray, 5G, 4G plus and 4G.
Yep. Tim, 4G plus 4G.
Vodafone.
4G. And
Starlink is available all throughout Italy.
come on, babe. Let me bite your finger. Not too bad. Here we are. We're at the fourth of 4 1-minute wanders. This one is a 2-bedroom apartment.
I missed my cue.
60 square meters. It is kind of toasty in here. It's not snowing in here.
It's not snowing.
It's not snowing. 645 square feet. This one has the other of the two things that I must have, which is what?
I don't know.
A laundry room. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look-see at this beauty.
It's a 2-1, about 100,000-ish US.
Okay? That's nice. Look at the ceilings, look at the floors for that price. I like the brick behind the chairs.
Yep. I like the ceilings a lot.
Oh!
I love this. With the wood-burning oven.
Is this the best terrace of all, and it's the cheapest property?
Gorgeous HHC. Yeah.
You could live your whole life out there, then come back into this and say, okay, this is nice too. Okay, you have a kitchen. Look at the brick above
and those ceilings.
Yeah,
definitely would put an island in there.
So this one is
couch in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
Sip.
So I like it's newer flooring. It's a newer brick, and it's lights and darks. I like it. I love that brick. The stairs look new, fresh, and clean. Actually, right?
They do. Nice.
That's a nice bedroom. That's a good size. I even like that size space. Light fixture.
There's heat throughout. Yeah, it's okay.
It's cutesy.
I can't tell if it's fabric or something else.
It's fabric.
I like the wardrobe. I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
I like when they have that antique-y look.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the stone.
Okay, look at this
around
one,
the
right?
bed.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
So this is another space. They use this for a little nursery, and it has stairs that go up.
Ooh, a little loft.
Little loft area.
Nice.
So you have another bedroom here. It's nice.
That's a great kids' room, actually.
When that little baby grows up and come up here.
Wow, look at those ceilings.
Look at that beam. Is that red thing there so you don't hit your head? Probably. So they're a little bit low, but you could make this work.
Yeah.
That's a big bathroom.
That is.
Okay.
They're usually so tiny. You have heat in there too, which is nice. A bidet carino.
That's right. Which
shower.
is a cute bidet. I mean, it has everything you need. It looks actually new, fresh, and clean. I don't feel I'm grossed out if I go in there.
No, it doesn't feel dirty.
What would you do with this? Look at those ceilings. Clean it up. Look at this area. You are here. You have arrived. I really like this.
Wow.
Okay, and here's a bonus.
Kitchen.
You have another kitchen and you have a barrel vault.
There's a lot of stuff down there.
Yeah, you could clean up this whole area. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this.
Okay, so stairs.
So, and then there's a better shot, completely out of order. And this is what we're all here for. Look at that.
Wow.
Need I say more, babe?
That's a beautiful view.
Okay.
So we have 89,000 euros, about 100,000 US, 650-ish square feet, 60 square meters, 2-1, laundry room, utility room, massive, gorgeous HHT with stunning views.
That's right. And this one, taking the words right out of your mouth, was completely renovated in 2008.
Yep.
Very nice.
Beautiful high ceilings, the one bedroom with the loft, the cantina, that could be really, really special. Another kitchen.
Yeah. Great
stuff
for the money. Here are the answers to Bella Italia trivia. How well did you know Italy? Terricciola is officially recognized as a what kind of town in Tuscany?
Città del Vino, city of wine.
That's right.
Which was on the sign when the Wander started.
That is correct.
Little Easter egg.
If there was a city made for me in this channel, the city of wine. Okay, here we go. What is the second one?
What natural geological feature lies beneath Terricciola, influencing its wine storage traditions?
Ooh, how do you say that?
Tufa.
Tufa.
Volcanic rock which helps regulate temperature. And they used it underground too for the tombs. They used it in Rome. So all throughout Italy.
It's very interesting. Okay, which famous Tuscan wine, DOC, includes Terricciola in its production zone? Do you know the answer to this one?
Yeah. Chianti, DOCG.
So the significance of DOCG is it is the highest classification in Italy. And here's the little thing that we remembered from our wine class. All Chianti is DOCG. So when you're at a restaurant, you're not sure what to order Chianti. It's going to be great.
Thank you for wandering through Terricciola with us. Hope you loved it as much as we did.
We definitely loved it because it has a small town feel. It has most of the things right in town, some of the things on the outskirts, but you also get that like really quaint, quiet feel, and we love it. Very nice.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Join us every Friday at 6 p.m.
Eastern Time,
where we find the best of the best properties for sale in Italy. We already miss you. We will see you next Friday. Salute
and bye.